Hi, my name is Laura Maniec, and this is everything you need to know about champagne. Champagne is really fun, and I think that the bubbles are just like a sign of life. A lot of people are intimidated about opening a bottle of champagne, but it's actually really not that hard. So the first thing you would do is take your bottle and you find the little pull tab. Just go ahead and take that top foil off the bottle. And you're gonna find this part of the cage. Turn it 6 times towards you. So you should always have a napkin, and the reason is that that napkin will act like a parachute, so if you lose control over the cork, this will weigh it down, so it doesn't go flying too far. I have all 4 fingers underneath my napkin, and my thumb is on top, and this hand is on the bottom of the bottle. Keep pushing down so that you can control the pressure. You want to hold the napkin there for a few seconds. This will prevent it from spilling all over your hand or spilling all over the floor. And then it's open. So champagne's open, and now you need some glassware. 3 things to note about champagne glassware: bubbles, aroma, and appearance. Before even the tradition of the champagne flute came, we had the champagne coupe. The coupe is really more of a festive glass. It's a great glass, and you can see a lot of the visuals of the wine itself, but it doesn't really maintain the bubbles as much as you would want. The traditional glass would be called the champagne flute, and it's a smaller, more narrow glass and really maintains the bubbles. So this is my favorite glass, the white wine glass, because I think you still keep the integrity of the bubbles, but what's really good is you get a lot of flavor because you smell a lot, and then you also get to taste a little bit more. I think a lot of people look for price when considering champagne, but there are more than just price points to consider. Champagne is the name of the region where the bubbles come from. So champagne is sparkling wine, but not all sparkling wine is champagne. Non-champagne alternatives would include Prosecco, which is the name of the grape and the style of wine made in Italy, Cava, which is a Spanish sparkling wine, and even Cremant, which is a sparkling wine made in France, but outside of the Champagne region. We also have the option of vintage champagne. So vintage champagne just means that it's coming from one single year, and what we call a non-vintage champagne, or if you're an optimist, you might call it multi-vintage, which is basically just a blend of multiple vintages, but because it's not one specific vintage, you can't note that vintage on the bottle. Okay, well, we definitely need something to eat since we're drinking so much champagne today. And actually, it's not just a special occasion wine. You can do a full range of foods. Anything fried goes amazing with bubbles. Anything that has even a little bit of grease, it's really nice and cut by the acidity in the bubbles. You can do something like raw bar or charcuterie. Anything that just has nice fat would be really good with champagne. A lot of people blame champagne for their hangover, but let's be honest, it's about excess or mixing that really gives you the hangover. So don't blame champagne.